tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
That completion makes it second and medium. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Tackle is made at the 40. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
It's second down.
And now the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Brings up third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Young.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. running past the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Impressive spin move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw it again. Not able to connect. Incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Empty set now, 5 wide. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
Returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. And there's the handoff. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a draw to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
5-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Second and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Complete via the screen. Gain of 11. And that's a first down for the offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Young.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Picks up 6. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff on a counter. Sopper with a strong tackle there. Okay, it's third down after that run. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. It's a quarterback keeper. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the defender's jump causes the offense to move. It'll cost the defense 5 yards. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. down upcoming after that completion. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And now they'll run it on the draw. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down here for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. And after that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Couldn't find anybody open, and just has to throw it away.
Brings up second down.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Williamson. And they get him down after the completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. The ball is caught. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll hand it off. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
No huddle here for the offense. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback still with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary, ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
First down and 10. The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
To carry, it's the running. He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
At the 34. Brings up third down.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This try is no good. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hand it off for a draw. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision.
Encroachment. Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Williamson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll give it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williamson.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll run it from the gun. Eludes a tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. Second down coming up.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Ball handed to the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing between this quarterback and his group of receivers.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it to the right side, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his back. Finds his man. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Toss play running right. Finds room at the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
He's tackled at the 42-yard line. Second down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Is incomplete. Third down coming up.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williamson.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
For the extra point.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Completion makes it second and short. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Now the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down here for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Gain makes it second and medium. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense. 5-yard penalty for the offense. Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense operating from the pistol. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be run down short of the marker.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Chris, anytime you can go on the road in college football and get a win, it is a major success. They're in victory formation. See the fans now heading to the exits.